What's going on, my Century Units? It's your friendly neighborhood sentiment here. So this is my review of the 2024 Royal Rumble. It happened last Saturday. The show was almost 4 hours long. I'll get to my overall thoughts of this Rumble match in the end. The show begins with the Women's Royal Rumble match. This was good. It was an hour. I think it was in 1 hour and 8 minutes. I think. I'm not too sure. This was a really good Women's Royal Rumble match. Ever since the first Women's Rumble match in 2018, they continued the trend of a good Rumble match, a great Rumble match. We haven't saw an amazing Rumble match for the women just yet, maybe next year. But anyway, this was really good. We got some good returns of this women's Rumble match. We got the return of Naomi. I'm shocked to see Naomi on WWE programming since she walked out of the company about 2 years ago with Sasha Banks while they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Since Naomi left WWE, she's done well in TNA. Used to be Impact Wrestling, now they went back to the TNA name. She's currently the TNA Knockouts champion. It's the first time the company mentioned the names TNA. She became the second Knockouts champion entering a women's Rumble match since Mickie James last year. It's good to see Naomi. I know it's a one-off, but it's good to see Naomi return to the company for one night only. She lasted about 50 plus minutes, I think. I'm shocked about Jordynne Grace appeared in WWE. I know it's a one-off, but I'm shocked. Even though Naomi used to work with the WWE, but Jordynne Grace, she never appeared. She was kind of new to the mainstream audience if you're not familiar about Jordynne Grace. I'm really shocked about Jordynne Grace. She entered this Rumble match. I don't know what number, maybe number 4, I think. I'm not too sure, but she had a decent showing, Jordynne Grace. It got me thinking. I think Jordynne Grace could do well in WWE. I think her time in Impact / TNA has run its course for her. She's been in the company about 6 years, I think, 2018, in my knowledge. And since then, she won the Knockouts Championship, not once, but twice. I think she could probably do well in WWE, Jordynne Grace, whether it's in the main roster or NXT, like I said, I think her time in TNA / Impact is come to an end. I think they continue a bit of the rivalry between Naomi and Jordynne Grace because they were fighting over the Knockouts title. I think they recently fought at the Hard to Kill pay-per-view. I got the still got the Impact Plus app, but I think Jordynne Grace had a decent showing in this women's Rumble match. She got eliminated by Bianca Belair. I'll get to another return later on. The Iron Women of this women's Rumble match is Bayley. I think she entered this Rumble match at number 3. I think it was about 50 plus minutes, I think. Or maybe I'm wrong about this, or maybe an hour. I'm not too sure. She's the Iron Woman of this women's Royal Rumble match. Nia Jax eliminated most women's in this Royal Rumble match. She eliminated 8, I'm going to give props to Nia, she was, she had a good showing in this Rumble match, I don't want to, see Nia winning this, Rumble match for this year, It got me thinking, she's doing her own thing on Raw, it's very shame or really, strange that, she's not part of the bloodline. It got me thinking she fits the bloodline. Makes sense because she's Samoan and, this faction, the bloodline is, Roman, the Usos, Sikoa, or Solo, Solo Sikoa. They are, the cousins of The Rock, and Nia's also cousin to Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I thought she would be part of the group. Makes sense, but who knows? But anyway, she had a good showing in this Rumble match. He had a comedy spot in this Rumble match with R-Truth, It's funny, R-Truth's in this Rumble match, and then he got eliminated by Nia, and then after that, and then seconds later, Valhalla, that's Sarah Logan, got eliminated after R-Truth got eliminated, and then you got Adam Pearce says, "You're not in this Rumble match. She's in, you're out." That's kind of funny. We'll get to R-Truth when I talk about the men's Rumble match on this review. Truth right now, he is nailing it with his recent character. The stuff with the Judgment Day. I'll get to more about Truth later on. Anyway, so you got the Damage Control members in this Rumble match. Bayley, Iro, Asuka, Kairi, no Dakota Kai. I'm guessing. Is she injured or got released? I don't think she's got released, but I think she's injured. I'll get to more bit of the Damage Control faction later. And then the second return is Liv Morgan. I was shocked, she entered this. I said I predict, behind the scenes, Liv could probably return, and she did. I think the final four. Oh no, is it the final four? I think. Yeah, final four. I think the final four is Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill. I forgot to mention Jade Cargill making her debut on this or in-ring debut on this show. She debuted October, November of last year. Some segments. She had a decent showing. She eliminated Nia Jax. Lift her up and eject her out of the ring. I'm gonna say about Jade. Jade, she is strong. I'm gonna say about Jade Cargill. I can see her doing well in WWE. I don't mind her run as the TBS champion when she was in AEW. Even though that title was a prop for her. But I think she kind of, you can call me deluded, but she kind of put some credibility into that title, But anyway, so I can see her doing well in WWE. Anyway, so Liv eliminate who eliminate? I think Liv eliminate Bianca, and then Bayley eliminate Liv Morgan. So Bayley won the 2024 Royal Rumble match. I think that was a bad call, in my opinion. I'd rather have Liv winning it because she came back, and my prediction that I think Liv will come back to face the woman that put her out on the shelf for months now. That's Rhea Ripley. I'll get to that shortly, but Bayley, her character, she is so stale. Some people find her annoying. I think I'm getting sick of Bayley in her heel run, and this is the problem with Bayley's character since her current run in the company. Since she made debut in the company. Her hugging gimmick, that lasted about since debuting 2012 in NXT to the main roster in 2016 up to 2019. Now her heel run, she's been a heel for about 4 years, going on 5 years in the summer. I think they need to refresh Bayley's act. It's getting stale, but I understand why they did that. There's one reason why Liv's not going to win, because there's rumors she's got some. There's my theory that she's kind of in the doghouse for the legal problems. She was arrested. I think it was she got arrested last year. But I think they still continue to push Liv. But I think the other reasons why Bayley winning this Rumble match to continue the situation with the damage control team, with Bayley, Asuka, Iro, Kairi, and then Dakota Kai. I don't want to see a heel versus heel match at WrestleMania 40. This year's WrestleMania is once again a two-nighted WrestleMania. WrestleMania 40 Saturday and WrestleMania 40 Sunday. I don't want to see a heel versus heel match because who are you going to react? You know, I think Bayley's going to get turned by Kairi, Asuka, and Iro. You know, I think that damage control team is gonna. I think it's gonna get disbanded, and not disbanded, but like kind of like turn into the Kabuki Warriors. You know, that's the tag team of Asuka and Kairi. But this time it's gonna be a trio with Asuka, Iro, and Kairi. I think they're gonna kick Bayley to the curb. I think Bayley as a babyface will be. I think she's done everything much as can as a heel. I think a babyface Bayley run for the first time since 2019 will be good. You know, I'm not saying she could end up going back as the hugger Bayley. No, I think like there needs to fresh up Bayley's character. You know, she's getting annoying and stale, and sometimes being uninterested to be around on programming. For my predictions, like for Liv, man, I think they're gonna continue to push Liv. I think they're gonna do Liv versus Rhea down the road. My theory that my fear is that, you know, if I gotta say like Liv is gonna win the women's elimination chamber match and go on to face Rhea at WrestleMania 40. If she did not win that elimination chamber match in February in Australia, I think like Liv's return is so pointless. So they brought her back, not have her to win the Rumble match or winning the chamber match, and not facing the woman that injured her, you know, the previous year. It'd be so pointless. But that's just me. But besides that, I think this Rumble match was really good. Anyway, let's move on to the next match. So the next match, this is a fatal 4-way match for the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, defending the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship against AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton. This was a fun match. It was fun to watch. Not an all-time great, but it was it was fun. Like, yeah, moments like all three members, like I think they're trying to put Roman through the announce table. By the way, it's been a few days since I watched the 2024 Royal Rumble show. My memory's a bit faint. Anyway, but all three guys really have a decent showing about this fatal 4-way match on this show. You know, I think like one more of the match, you know, Styles hit Reigns with the Styles Clash. I think it was the Styles Clash, and I think LA Knight broke up the pinfall. I feel like there's one more of the match. I think Styles did trying to do the phenomenal forearm, but I think someone like cut him off. I think Roman cut him off with a spear or a Superman punch, or he got hit by the RKO. Speaking about Orton had a decent showing. He hits all three opponents with the RKO. LA Knight with the RKO, Reigns with the RKO, AJ Styles with the RKO. He thought he's going to win. But instead you got Solo Sikoa, you know, part of the bloodline, interfered. I think he pulled Randy out of the ring. No, he pulled the referee out of the ring, hitting. I think he hit LA Knight with the Samoan Spike, Orton with the Samoan Spike. He was about to hit. I think he was going to he was going to charge AJ Styles, but he kind of like crashed through the barricade. AJ got out of the way at the last minute. You know, and then before that, you had Sikoa like palling up like Orton and LA Knight, you know, trying to help Reigns winning this match to retain the Undisputed Universal Championship. In my opinion, I wish they dropped the Universal title bit and just call it the WWE Championship. You know, because at this moment in time, we've got two championships. You know, the World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE title. You know, that's just me. But anyway, so I feel like one more of the match. You know. Like all three, I feel like you know he managed to hit Reigns with the phenomenal forearm, while you got Orton and LA Knight on the pile. So yeah, that was a good spot, by the way. It was a near fall. In the end, Reigns hit the spear onto AJ Styles for the win. By the way, folks, I'm trying to keep it short and simple. So yeah, it was a fun. yeah, it was a fun fatal four-way match. I knew that Roman is walking out as still the undisputed Universal Champion. You know, I think the whole stuff with The Rock is so bullshit. You know, I'm not saying Rock will do it. I think The Rock was just trolling people. Say he's got like something about he's going to challenge the head of the table. On paper, I'm really hinting of it, but The Rock is still in good shape because for the movies, he's 50. But at the same time, I don't think The Rock can. He's got nothing left to improve. He had that run like a decade ago. He was WWE champion for the last time. Dropped out at WrestleMania 29, and that's it. But I don't know if they're gonna still do that. I don't know when. I think time is running out. They should have done it last year, but I don't know. I think they should. I don't know, man. I feel like it's just like I feel like they are teasing they're doing a Roman match. I think it's been a decade. When Roman was starting out as a single guy, they're gonna do a Roman match. But because Rock is busy, he's focused on his movie career and other business adventures. But I don't know, man. We'll never say never. We've got February and March until I think it's April WrestleMania 40. The 2-night WrestleMania. So anyway, let's move on to the next match. So the next match, I'm trying to keep it short and simple. So the next match, this is for the United States Championship. Logan Paul defending the belt against Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens won a United States Championship tournament to face Logan Paul for the title on the pay-per-view. I call it the pay-per-view. I know it's a premium live event. This is the weakest match of the night for me. People are gonna overrate this Logan Paul match. I don't really I don't really give a shit about Logan Paul. I don't mind his match against Seth Rollins at last year's WrestleMania. That was good. I'm not gonna, it's my opinion. But for Logan Paul, man, he's a bit. The only reason they push this guy because he's a YouTube internet influencer. He's the poster boy of Prime Drink. That's it. Him winning the belt. Against Rey Mysterio in Saudi Arabia last year. That was a bad call. I'll get to it later on, so I don't want to talk about it that much. It's just okay. It's not over the top great. It's feel like the whole bulk of the match. You had Logan Paul working on the injured arm, not the arm, but the hand of Kevin Owens. If you can hit him with the pop-up powerbomb, but I think you hit him. I think you hit him with a stunner. But anyway, so I'll try to keep it short and simple. You got this guy coming out of the crowd. I think he's associated to Logan Paul. I don't know who he is. And then you got Grayson Waller and Austin Theory came out of nowhere. Theory give Logan Paul the brass knuckles. Trying to hit Kevin Owens with the brass knucks. Managed to take it off his hands, knock him out. And then he's going to pin Logan Paul, trying to win the United States title. But unfortunately, the referee saw the brass knuckles onto the hands of Kevin Owens. The match ended as disqualification. Logan Paul retains the United States title. Afterwards, Owens got his heat back. I think he put Logan Paul through the announce table, and that was it. So yeah, I thought I'd give it an okay. I'll get my overall thoughts of this Roman match in the end, but for me, it was too much whistleblowing with that stuff with that guy who was socializing with Logan Paul, Grayson Waller, and Austin Theory. I was like, nope. And it just I think they did Kevin Owens dirty. Because what's the point in having him winning this United States Championship tournament if he's not going to win the belt on the pay-per-view? It just makes no sense. I could see him winning the United States title, or they're going to do a rematch, whether it's at the Elimination Chamber or WrestleMania. Beats me, because Logan Paul winning the belt, I think it's devalue the belt, because he's barely on TV. If he shows up, it'll be whether it's towards a Big Four pay-per-view, whether it's the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, the show in Saudi Arabia. He always shows up, But him like having a non-wrestler winning the belt, you know. I think he's the non-wrestler, like the first celebrity to win a wrestling title belt since David Arquette in WCW about 20 plus years ago. At least with David Arquette, you know, he gave the money to the families of Owen Hart and Brian Pillman. Why does Logan Paul give? He gives no one. You know, he's just kind of there, take the money. It's just stupid, man. I don't want to get into a rant. You know, it's just like, don't mind his athleticism, but for me, like, that guy should never be in the public eye ever since the stuff in 2017. Don't want to talk about it. If you want more information, look it up. Anyway, let's move on to the main event. So the main event, this is the men's Royal Rumble match. Winner faced the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins or the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, Night 1 and Night 2. This is match of the night as far, you know, I think it's longer, or maybe it's I think it's a bit longer than the women's match, but it was fast paced, just boom, boom, bam. It wasn't dragged out, but it was fast paced, and you know, of the next entrances. Anyway, so the first two guys into this Rumble match is the Uso twins, you know. One of them's no longer part of the bloodline. Is it Jimmy or Jay? I'm not too sure. Good storytelling in this Rumble match, you know. You know, you had R-Truth coming out there, you know. I like the storyline with R-Truth, with the bloodline, you know. It's kind of growing on me. You know, he wants to be part of the bloodline, you know. You know, R-Truth is really entertaining, you know. I feel like they've never I think he's kind of misused over the years, you know. Yeah, he's a comedy guy. I don't like him becoming a multiple-time 24/7 champion, you know. Unless they do some good segments revolve around him, you know. It's just like that title's trash. It's just a running away title. Don't want to get into it, but you know, I like his run. You know, he did the John Cena "You Can See Me" chant. You can see me. You know. Yeah, and also you got the shades of, you know, him and Miz kind of interacts. The first time they kind of interact since they did a reference to Awesome Truth. It's a tag team back in 2011. You know that match. You know, they were a tag team for the short periods of time. You know that Survivor Series main event match between Awesome Truth taking on John Cena and The Rock. You know, never before, never again. Yeah, he got eliminated by Damian Priest. You know, you know, I kind of like the storyline so far. You know, anyway, so you had like one more of the match, Karrion Kross got eliminated by Bobby Lashley, I think, and then Kross eliminated Bobby Lashley afterwards, and then you got like this because at this moment in time, Kross is now associating with the the AOP, sorry, the Office of Pain. You know, that'll be a good fantasy match. You know, the APA versus the AOP. That's was it the Acolytes Protection Agency against the Office of Pain. So the Office of Pain and the Street Profits kind of brawling out. You know, that could probably set up a match down the road. Actually, yeah, they're on SmackDown. Set up a match down the road. You know. Anyway, so I think like Truth, before he got eliminated, I think he made JD McDonald. He was part of the Judgment Day by purpose, you know. Anyway, yeah, you know, he's kind of like hanging around guys like JD and Dominic, you know. Anyway, so I think Jay got eliminated. I think he got eliminated by. Who got eliminated? I can't remember who got eliminated. Oh, I forgot another return. We got one return in this men's Rumble match. We got the return of Andrade. I don't know if that's a one-off or he's officially returned to the company. We haven't saw him since 2021 because he had a run in AEW, and his run in AEW was so disappointed. You know, hope he had a good, successful second run in the company. Company, because at this moment in time, I forgot to mention this. This is the first premium live event slash pay-per-view since Vince McMahon left because of the whole sex scandal I want to talk about in this video. It's funny, like, Vince came back 1 year last year, and then a year later, he's retired. He's no longer part of the TKO group. Anyway, so yeah, I think we're now Triple H has now got control of the company. I think Andrade probably get it'll get booked properly. So I think I'll leave it out by Dominic. I'm not too sure. Anyway, so the Iron Man of this match, I think it was it was Jay. I think it was Jimmy or Jay. They lasted about 50 plus minutes. Anyway, so. I think Cody, you had the continuation of Cody and Gunter. Gunter had also a good showing of this Rumble match what he did last year. Survived the final four. CM Punk came back. His first Rumble match for almost 10 years. Last time that was basically his swan song of his first run in the company before he took a break pro wrestling, have a crack in MMA, and then return, and then that run in AEW. Anyway, so I'm trying to keep it short and simple, folks. I think that's it. So the final four was Gunter, Drew, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes. The final two is Cody and Punk. They never had a. It's funny, like Cody and Punk. I don't think maybe they had a match, but they never have a feud. While Punk, was like becoming, a main event player. Cody was like, whether he was undashing Cody Rhodes or normal Cody Rhodes, in his first run of the company. Yeah, they never had a feud in their first run of the company, and they never had a feud when they were in AEW because, they both left the company. Cody in 2022, CM Punk in 2023, but I could see him doing a feud down the road. I think time is running out because Punk is in his 40s, mid-40s now. I think they have to do it quicker. They had a good set of, they hitting each other's finishers, Punk with the GTS, Cody with the Crossroads. I think he hit Punk with the Cody Cutter. Yeah, Punk shouted like, I'm not going to lose to Dusty's kid, But in the end, Cody threw Punk out to win the Rumble match for the second time. It became the first guy to win back-to-back Rumble matches since Austin did it in the 90s. I'm okay with Cody winning this Rumble match. I think the two guys odds-on favorites to win this Royal Rumble match are Punk or Cody. There's rumors out there he's going to face Seth Rollins, but I don't want to see it. Like I said, I don't want to see The Rock versus Roman versus Rock WrestleMania 40, man. Why they want to do that, man? I don't. I like. They had good matches in 20. They had a good rivalry in 2022. Cody, Seth and Cody. They had that really good Hell in a Cell match. In 2022 when Cody got hurt with the torn pec. I'd rather they just done Cody Roman 2 and rewrite the mistakes what they did. Having Roman beating Cody, instead of Cody winning the title at WrestleMania 39. I think that was a Vince McMahon decision. The only reason why Roman wins to have his 1,000-day run. I don't want to see Seth. I don't want to. I think the plans are changing because I think that because Punk announced that he's injured his tricep, so they are going to do the man. If Punk never got hurt, there were plans. I think the original plans are going to do Seth versus CM Punk, whether it's for the title or not, they're going to change plans, I think Seth needs to turn heel, man. I think he's better off as. So, my overall rating of the 2024 Royal Rumble, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. This was a fun Rumble show to watch. The only thing in the bad is the Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens match. Too much crap. The good is the good, the two Rumble matches deliver, and also the Fatal 4-Way match itself. So yeah, it was a fun Rumble match to watch from top to bottom. So, what is your thoughts on the 2024 Royal Rumble pay-per-view? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash that button, click the like, click the bell, subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube, be part of the Central Unit for more wrestling videos and more. And this is the Central Man officially signing out. Check you later.